Hello, and welcome to the final part of my Bucky O'Hare 1 credit, non-speedrun, anything 1 credit, super awesome playthrough. My name's Carlos, and this will be the last time we venture into Bucky O'Hare, until I try to beat this game on 1 life anyway. And judging by how much I'm getting hit by this spinny-ass fool, I don't know how likely that's gonna be. Anywho, so we're in the middle of the escape, and this sub-boss has now totally gone into fuck it, last Starfighter mode, but it doesn't last him nearly as long as it did for, I gotta be honest, I don't fucking remember what happened in that movie at all. All I remember is there's a mode where that ship just started spinning and shooting lasers. Here we fight the penultimate boss, a Toad battleship within the battleship. It is not too terribly difficult, but can be tricky, as the vulnerable part of it is on its back, but you kind of cycle through its various pieces until you get there, and you can kill it in 2 rounds. I've seen videos where people do it in 1, and I have no idea how the hell they're doing that. The first part starts with those little turrets shooting up at you, and I'm trying to damage them as much as possible because they're about to become real irritating if you don't. Touching any part of the ship, including the fin, I forgot I died there. Touching any part of the ship, including the fin at the back, kills you in 1 hit. This includes when the boss is dying. When it's blowing up, you have to get the hell out of dodge, because if you still touch the boss's, sprite, I guess this is, you still die in 1 hit. And it is rather irritating and embarrassing for that to happen. I once saw a run where someone was playing through on hard mode, which is masochistic, which is very hard, because you die in 1 hit, no matter what touches you. And you beat this boss, and he forgot, and he just kind of stood there while the boss collided with him as it was exploding. Because as it explodes, it kind of falls down back. Anywho, so I use Willy against the engine here to try to damage it as much as possible. I need 2 reps to blow this thing up, so it's not going to die on this rep. I'm going to have to travel under the ship. This is where the whole it touches you and you die thing comes into play, because those turret things are still alive, and to avoid taking damage, you kind of have to weave around it without ever touching the ship. It's real tough. Using Bucky here to try to destroy the 3rd little turret there. And the last one should die through Blinky's fire, but Blinky sucks, as we've established several times throughout this playthrough, and he's not going to be able to reach it. So, this last thing should die here, or maybe it won't. I forget if I do kill it, maybe it stays alive. Whatever, as long as I can avoid its fire and not touch the fin. The fin always worries me, because I'm so worried I'm going to forget it's a hitbox. So here, this sumbitch should blow up right about now. I just remembered, my brother showed me something that blew my mind. In the Bucky O'Hare intro for the cartoon, there is a clip, and you should go and watch it right now. Pause it and go watch it, where Air Marshall is watching a bunch of monitors, and one of them shows Jenny using her powers. This means one of 2 things. Either that intro is not canon, or Air Marshall knew one of Bucky O'Hare's crew's greatest secrets. This is the final boss, Air Marshall. He knew one of the crew's greatest secrets and did nothing with it. He could have... This had so much leverage, this secret, and he knew it, and Toadborg Toadborg witnessed it, but didn't really do anything with it either, but Air Marshall knew as well. Basically, 2 of the 3 high commanders of the Complex's fucking army, Complex isn't in this game, by the way, basically knew that fucking Jenny was a psychic. And since this was a big deal to her homeworld and whatnot, don't you think they could have done something with this? I don't know, blackmail them or something? I forget if touching Air Marshall kills you, but I never want to take a chance here. That wall of fire kills you, though. When I played this when I was a kid, I hugged the left of the screen and probably died for it. Air Marshall takes quite a few bullets. but he should blow up. There we go. Rather anticlimactically. And then Bucky goes right out into space and his head explodes. Actually, isn't it scientifically proven that it's not what happens? Whatever. Who cares? Bucky O'Hare and his bold crew disabled the Toad mothership and escaped with their lives. Yes. Victory, as Samurai Showdown 4 would say. The righteous indignation proudly flies again, flies incorrectly spelled. The Toad menace will not be stopped. With one victory, the fight will go on. And because, no doubt, listening to my obnoxious voice has driven most of you crazy, I'm going to do y'all a favor, and for the ending, I'm going to stop talking and just let you enjoy it. One thing though, I am going to upload a 7th part to this playlist, and that's just going to be the whole run without my voice. And I think in the future when I do these, I'm going to do 2 videos at a time, similar to the way Hide of Beast does it. Shoutouts to Hide of Beast for awesome Mega Man videos, you should totally watch them. And I'm going to upload a video with commentary and one without. So people who don't want to listen to my amazing man voice don't have to. I'll shut up now. Have a good day.